Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got one of the coolest cars on the planet right here. 1971 Riviera. Man, these cars are just drop dead gorgeous. Now, it's really hard to find these cars too because everybody loved these cars so much, they just drove them into the ground. So to find one in this kind of condition is very, very rare. This car has been restored, but they started out with a phenomenal car, man. We're gonna get it up on the lift, show you just how nice the bottom side is. We're gonna show you everything you need to see so you can make a great decision on this iconic car, man. She is a beauty. All the chrome's looking good, the stainless is looking good, all the body gaps are looking good, everything's lining up, sweet as can be. And I tell you, the paint job on this car is absolutely gorgeous. Love this color, man. She is just looking sweet as can be. You can see everything here lining up nice, all the body lines, everything's nice and straight. All the stainless is looking good. The vinyl top is looking sweet. The chrome on the door handle's looking sweet. Then check out the interior on this beauty, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Black and beautiful. We got great looking upholstery on the seats. We got seat belts front and rear. I love the look of those back seats, just looking absolutely gorgeous. That gigantic back window, the headliner's looking sweet. We got a great looking dash, steering wheel, whole 9 yards with this one. It's a 71 Riviera. Like I said, so many of these cars were so well liked that people just drove them until they could not drive them anymore. You can see even the door jambs are looking like they're brand new. Absolutely beautiful. Then of course back here, this is where the talking starts back here, that boat tail. Look at that thing, man. Absolutely beautiful, love it. Everybody knows what it is. We'll pop open the trunk here. Inside the trunk's clean as a whistle in there. All the finishes are looking sweet. The rubber's been replaced. I mean, everything about the car is just off the hook gorgeous. Like I said, super, super rare too. And of course, the 71 have got the tucked in bumpers. You don't have those 5 mile an hour or 15 mile an hour bumpers or whatever the heck they used to call them back in the day. You can see all the trim looking good. She's a beauty. The doors matching up nice here also. Everything's lining up nice here. I mean, she is a beauty, guys. So we're gonna put it up on the lift. We're gonna take pictures. We're gonna do a video of the bottom side. We're gonna inspect it, and Tom will answer any question you have about the car. You just give him a call. All right, let's take this Riviera for a ride. You wanna talk about one sweet automobile? This is probably one of the coolest ones ever built on the road, baby. You wanna talk about luxury? Just amazing. Tell you, that boat tail looking sweet, those bumpers looking good, that big long hood. And then of course, don't forget she's a Buick. Probably one of the best driving cars back in the day. Tell you what, I know it was one of the most well-known cars, that's for sure. I absolutely love it. You know, when I was a kid, we had a couple of Buicks, but, and they were Rivies. Actually, we had quite a few Buicks, come to think of it. And those couple of Buicks, of course, not as old as this one and not as cool as this one. This thing is sweet. Absolutely love it, man. She's cruising down the road nice and smooth, sounding good, running good. Trans feels good, the power steering's feeling sweet. Brakes feel good. Tell you what, I'm falling in love with this baby myself. Like I said, everybody knows what these are. Most people kept these things and drove them till they wouldn't drive anymore. I know I've probably already said that about 3 times, but it's the truth, man. You want to talk about a cool car? It's it right here. Look at the dash. All that turned metal look, the speedo's working, gas gauge is working. It's got the stock radio in it still. It's just AM, FM. If you're one of those guys that need to listen to the radio, I'd suggest you get one of those aftermarket radios. She's got a tilt column in her. Let this pickup truck get a little ways away, and then the horn's working. Really cool 3-spoke steering wheel here. Steering is nice and light. Now I did turn on the air and it is blowing cold. I got the windows down, it's such a beautiful day, but I do feel cool air coming out for sure. She's just I mean, look at that. She's going with no hands on the wheel, and I'm actually still no hands on the wheel, stopping this baby from about 50 miles an hour. Look at that. Got my arm hanging out the window. I tell you, you can't help but be cool driving this thing, that's for sure. Now we're gonna take it back to the shop right now, where we're gonna put it up on the lift so you can check out how cool the bottom side is. Please share this video with your buddies and subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you can see a new video like this just about every day. All right, we're underneath the Riv now, and it is pretty under here. You can see it's got a light undercoating on it. Looks like it's been put on very nicely. We got new exhaust, we got good looking bushings. The frame's all painted up. The rear end housing's got a 342 gear in it, and it is Posi. Now on the brakes, the guys will pull those all apart, make sure they're working correctly, make sure they're installed correctly. It does look like the bushings have been replaced and lower control arms here. I can see some tack welds here where they welded them in. That's kind of what a lot of guys do when they do them for the second time. Mufflers here look good. They're all brand new looking. The floorboards look like they're original. Everything under here is looking sweet. You can see that bed liner material looking good. Now the guys did find a stamped VIN number on the trans, and it is a 71 trans. They did confirm that. It's got a stock starter on it. Bottom side here is all cleaned up. We got disc brakes up front. There were drums in the back. The idler arm looks like it's been replaced. Of course, the guys, it looks like the drag link's been replaced also here. Everything under here is nice, clean as a whistle. Front frame horns are straight. Core support looks good. Chrome on the front bumper looks like it's new. I can't imagine that's 71 chrome there. If it was, they kept really, really good care of this car. It is shiny as can be. Then we got the Buick rims, and then we got the Riv symbol in the center, just looking sweet as can be. Size must be on the inside here. All right, it took a minute, but we found it, 225/75 15s. Now, working our way down the side of the car here, you can see that the frame's been all nicely painted. The bottom of the rocker looks good. And of course, the size of the tires the same on the back. The chrome, the center cap, the nuts, everything on this thing looking sweet. Well, let's lower this baby down and take a look at that 455 under the hood. All right, we're under the hood here. We got 455 power, and it has been rebuilt. They've milled the tops of the blocks, so we cannot tell whether or not this is numbers matching or not. Those numbers have been all milled off. You can see she's got power brakes, power steering. Looks like the spark plug wires are new. It's got a quadrajet 4-barrel on it. Motor's all painted up looking sweet. Firewall's nice and clean. Now, if you guys shop for these like I do, you never see them in this kind of condition. All the paint works beautiful. The finish on the bottom side of the hood. They even replaced the insulation on the bottom side of the hood. The wiring's nice and neat. The hoses are nice and neat. I mean, this thing has really, really been well cared for since '71, and it's had an awesome restoration on it. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.